far. Who knows? Experience will be tested here, playing in his second final. The humility you'd expect it to swing around. Matthew Hayden, in contrast to his opening partner, has been in magnificent form. Nicely timed, straight down the ground. No real swing there. Hooked away, one bounce. Now. And this one has gone further. I think it was well caught in the crowd.
Oh, just didn't pick it up. Put away, and this time it might beat the man at the boundary. Just unable to pick it up, juggling for a while and letting the ball go through.
It still couldn't prevent it from going over the rope. And that's gone straight as well.
Struck. A great shot. It's powerfully struck down the ground. Oh, this time launched away, and that's going high into the sky, virtually like a scud. Cleared long on. It's another superb shot.
Completed. Dilshan will continue. And Gilchrist going large. That is a magnificent stroke. It's his third big six of the innings.
Australia have a strike rate in the 90s.
Wide call. It's beaten Sangakkara as well. Jayasuriya giving chase to no avail. Better pitch. If you're a batsman, it is. Gilchrist goes again. Second one even further. It's into the second tier of the Worrell, Weeks and Walcott stand.
Various kinds as well.
Is it the first wicket? No, it's over long off. I thought for a moment that Gilchrist had hit the ball flat and picked out long off. He's hit that so hard it flashed past Dilhara Fernando's outstretched left hand. Really yet have succeeded. There he goes again over mid-wicket this time, and that's a good 10-15 rows back.
Lasith Malinga bowling to Matty Hayden, who is safe, thumping Malinga down the ground for six. That's all about strength.
He did just stay in the air at first. He seemed.
And in a period of 9 overs when he didn't take it, 89 runs were scored. Now he is taking it, and he's going to be under big pressure.
Up the order.
Yes! A World Cup 100 to savour. Mazes.
I think I warned you at the start of the show. He's had a quiet World Cup with the bat by his standards, and I always felt there was one knock just around the corner.
Kara up to the stumps. Chaminda Vaas the bowl. Yeah, really good and flat and hard. And almost unbowlable too. Is often the worst length to bowl with once he's in. Oh dear, that's what happens when everything gets to you. Even Chaminda Vaas, with his vast experience, cannot quite. And again Vaas goes leg side. 4 this time rather than wides, but Vaas under less pressure. How good is that? That is just extraordinary to have the timing and the... That's safe. He certainly didn't get all of that, but it's 4 more. Oh yeah, good take, really good take. Naylor Jayawardene had to time the jump perfectly, which is what he did.
Tries to get it over the infield. Doesn't get all of it, but Jayawardene does well there because he has to time it, because it's not coming as quickly as he thought.
Ricky Ponting almost sprinted to the wicket. The first thing he did was go to Adam Gilchrist and pat him on the back.
Here's that one. How many rows back? Oh, just about 7 rows back. Murali, the run continues. To get at least 2, it may go all the way. It does.
Desperate dive there for Malinga.
That's gone a long way up. I don't think it has gone far enough. Will hit the court? No, just falling in between both Sri Lankan fielders. Everything definitely going against Sri Lanka here.
Oh, that's in there. It's a man under it. Well, the Sri Lankans have finally got him. Shamara Silva.
Individual score in a World Cup final comes to an end. And we've been dispatching these all day, and it was brave bowling by Fernando to bowl the Length ball, or just short of a length. Goes for 149, 224 for 2.
So Andrew Symonds, a new batsman. What innings there's been from Adam Gilchrist. This is how Gilchrist went to the relief of the Sri Lankans. Finally clinging on to that catch. This was the end of a great innings.
And they've had a bit of luck too. It's reasonable to say that the edge has played a part in this total. That's a phenomenal strike off the speed of Malinga. It's a wonderful, wonderful stroke.
It's a commitment to the team, the work ethic in recovering from injury.
They've really got to go. That's the end for Ricky Ponting. Mahela Jayawardene with the directs here.
Brilliant bit of fielding because Jayawardene is deep. It's very deep, but Andrew Symonds has hit this so hard that Jayawardene can get the throw away. It's on target, and Ponting is well short of his ground. A good 2 or 3 metres short of his ground. Counterpart for 37, Australia 261 for 3.
Shane Watson is promoted above Michael Clarke and Michael Hussey. Didn't work for him this time. That's it, Malinga's a bit good, a bit quick, a bit straight.
Malinga, a difficult bowler at the deck to get hold of that ball. Reverse sweeping in. If anything, Watson just played a bit too soon. Ball spearing in at middle and leg. Malinga has been excellent today amidst all the counts. 6 for 4.
Impossible to stop. Fine leg has been up a lot in this tournament and a lot of run balls and 3 no balls. Length is good and that will be out if he hits, but he didn't hit, so Symonds survives. Dilhara's on the deck.
Warner to prove that Sri Lanka have not completely lost it. You have to see the funny side when this kind of thing happens. He could have run out Symonds. In the end, they got the run they wanted. And then just after this, Jayawardene and Fernando just after Surya to come back today.
Last ball of the first innings of the World Cup final. And it's very well bowled by Dilhara Fernando. It was a pretty good over, actually, bar the no ball. And really, I mean, to overhaul that, well, if Sri Lanka put it off, we'd have witnessed one of the great efforts, one of the great performances. Michael Clarke leaves the field with 8 to his name. Andrew Symonds has 2,300 in the World Cup final. Also, the first time that he's made 100 in a World Cup match.
Tough outing for the Sri Lankans.
Win the World Cup. 38 overs to do it in, a rate of nearly 7.5 and over. We'll be back at the Kensington Oval in just a short while.
And it certainly will not be an easy task. Sanath Jayasuriya could conceivably play the sort of innings that Adam Gilchrist played for Australia.
And done a very good job. Picks up wickets with it. Swings it around normally. Surinder Vas, mind you, couldn't get any swing at all out of this pitch. Bracken to bowl. Well,
You're looking to pitch in line and straight, and that is the problem with that delivery. It didn't pitch in line, it pitched outside the line of leg stump. And once it pitches outside the line of leg stump, that negates any LBW happy.
that's edged. That's the break move. Bracken has got it again for Australia. Uranga following this outside the off stump.
All he's doing is pending at the ball, Upal Chaturanga. Simple catch. Certainly having a fantastic game, Adam Gilchrist. 100 runs under his belt. And
Sangakkara. Reason he's there. Nathan Bracken has struck again. Jayasuriya at his best. Don't give this man width. He will make you pay.
Has to watch the length that he...
Shots like that help though. Few extra cover.
Robots just don't want to be making them too often.
Now this is going to get to third man. Not quite. Not quite. Easy one, a chance.
4. That leaves a run for that.
4 and wide.
And 4 more. Good over. Everything they needed. 16.
That's over bit on. That might go all the way. Yes, it has. Oh, it's just bounced inside the rope. So Jazz.
The Australians between 4 and 5.
Oh, that's once again in there. First cleared the rope, so Jalsuri's got different ideas. Let's let him get to the offside again. 4 more runs.
So pressure on Shane Watson.
Sangakkara down the ground, and he's launched that way over the mid-wicket boundary for 6. Oh, this is. Oh, that's hit through the offside, and that will run for 4 as well.
Well, it's a beautiful shot as well, through the covers.
Oh, pulls it, and this will be 4. He won't get it. And Sangakkara gets his 3rd boundary. 14. Oh, brilliantly struck. Gave himself the room, moved to the one side, and steered it through the offside. Excellent shot. Slams it away. What a great shot. Scintillating batting by Sangakkara.
Well, the same plenty of Chinaman and googly bowler is bowling, and that single out to deep square leg brings up Kumar Sangakkara's 50.
Well needed at that, Kumar Sangakkara. This is his 7th to get one. Needs to continue though.
Drilled through extra cover by Sangakkara. It's past the diving Simons all the way for 4. Catch it, and he does. Ricky Ponting at mid-wicket, and Brad Hogg strikes. That's the wicket that Australia wanted. Sangakkara goes.
Quite a long hop. Short enough, you'll think, but it got to him a lot quicker than he expected. Hadn't the time to pull it square. Takes a wicket. It's 123 for 2.
Mahela Jayawardene played the innings of his life in the semi-final against New Zealand. He'll need to play another just as good now. Sri Lanka just... Hold in, that's a big wicket. Not just because it's Sanath Jayasuriya, but with cloud and rain looming.
They're behind the Duckworth, Lewis. Bring Clark on, they may take a risk or 2. Bit reckless. Very reckless. That ball was very, very short, and he just went down and swung across the line. You can see how low on the stumps that for 3.
Marasilva is at number 5 for Sri Lanka. Change from the Malcolm.
Having a hold up here is Mahela Jayawardene has said quite rightly to the umpires, look, you've 2 umpires, you've lost 2 overs or whatever, we don't know what we're chasing, we don't know what the total.
It's quite bizarre, the fact that still not able to get the target that the Sri Lankans would be required to chase.
We know that much. The Duckworth pass score at the moment says 0. So I reckon.
Shot it across, a little too much, and yes, he's been ruled out. Jayawardene just...
He's looking to get across to walk the ball to the onside. The only thing you've got to consider is done too much. He's going to go down the leg side. He's well back. He's probably going to hit leg stump.
Yes, and he's been asked to go like 156 or 4. Krishan now averaging 29.42.
Captain's decision. The only question I was has done too much. Certainly angles in and keeps on going, and Hawkeye saying it might have missed leg stump.
Camera flashes going out all around the ground. Not a happy camp at the moment, the Sri Lankans. They would have pictured it and envisaged it ending much differently at the beginning of it. This could be problematic. He's referred upstairs, but that just might be the end of that deal. Wonder if this is the end of it.
McGrath takes in front of the stumps, got plenty of time to take the bails, so Dilshan on his way. Australian fans are happy. Another wicket falls for Sri Lanka here. Dilshan on strike. Innovative shot, didn't get onto it. Probably was a single if he didn't slip. Michael Clark, clever throw, gets it to McGrath. 188 for 5.
Last international match for Sri Lanka. As well as I said that he's to retire after this match, after this tournament. Another one gone, and Australia draw closer to their success and their triumph. 3 World Cup wins in a row for now.
Just really darting the ball in as quick and as flat as he can. The lights for Adam Gilchrist. Michael Clark. This tournament's a big factor. Watson, with his fitness, just gives you 4 players in one with the 2 all-rounders.
But it will be out. That's a pretty good take by Adam Gilchrist. He had a lot to do. McGrath looks around sheepishly at Steve Buckner as if to say bag, and they thoroughly deserve it.
Tough for Russell Arnold. Very dark out there. A hip-high full toss that he clearly didn't pick up till late. Adam Gilchrist completes a wonderful match with Russell Arnold gone for 1. 194 for 7.
95 for 7. And that's a huge hit. Oh, Malinga. He gives the Sri Lankans something to smile about.
Almost as big, I think, as that.
Well, something here now that the light of 2007. They've done it in extraordinary circumstances, unsatisfactory circumstances for those watching. But will there be some celebrations or what from them?
Now has won 3 World Cup finals in succession. And even the great West Indies team of the 80s could do that. And they went down to India in 1983. So this Australian team has surpassed anything that...
Now what is Alim Dar saying? Alim Dar is in the midst of the Australian team.
Maybe he's saying, Mark, the sun will come.
The trouble is, this leaves an awful taste, not just for the game of cricket, but for the team that have won the tournament. They're entitled to...
And they'll be wishing that maybe the game shouldn't come to China or America or any of these places out there. I mean, it just is unbelievable.
Look at this, Michael, the guy in the back of picture there.
Send solution now, but it seems that's not going to happen. The game must go to a natural conclusion, so the batsmen stroll out in almost dark.
Bas. I'll have to look at the screen on my left here. Out-stumped, I think. Here comes a decision from Rudy Cookson that says out. This is Malinga made 10. The score's 211 for 8. And nobody can see anything. Ream again by a country mile.
Hoping the umpire won't give this a wide and prolong the agony. Wouldn't surprise me. There we go.
And that finally is that. Australia have won the World Cup of 2007.
Magnificent career comes to an end. The best line bowler, if you like, of medium-fast variety of the last, well, 20, 30 years without a doubt. There have been some great swing bowlers in that period, but Ponting leads his team around the ground. That's just in front of the temporary stand, which will come down after this tournament is over. The next few days that will come down and be replaced by a grassy mound.
It's the light that we're able to have these pictures. It's certainly as dark as that, and that's just the lights from 36 was reduced by 2 because of more rain, finishing well short.